Hi Leo, this is going to be your art channeled message. I channel messages through art, creativity. I really hope my messages inspire you to see the art within yourself. Yeah, I already said that, and everything around you because we all start from zero, which is just a blank canvas. So, technically, this is a repeat of a reading I already did. I posted it shortly, then deleted it, and I'm just gonna be honest. I deleted it because it wasn't getting the traction, the numbers, the I want to say like the expansion that I wanted it to, but that directly correlates to exactly what this message is about. Like I even crumbled up the paper that I drew and channeled the art on and I stuffed it away. It's like now I'm taking it back out and we're going to speak on it again, but it's going to be like shorter and I'm going to mention the synchronicity. So, what I started drawing for you was a smile, but not just any smile. It's a cartoon. It's rather specific, but it's like the mouth is a U shape, and then there's only one line down the left to resemble teeth and structure, like to know there's teeth in there or many teeth. It looks like Timmy Turner or those weird dental cartoons that you'd see at the dentist's office or just in general, like a dental cartoon. And in my art, smiling seems to be the center of attention or like the main point. When you look at art, it's important that you can feel the emotions or tell what they're feeling just by their facial expressions. Emphasis on facial expressions. If you can see that, it's definitely a beautiful piece. You kind of got the message across. It's like, what are you trying to convey? Speaking of message across, I'm getting this satisfaction after making another person smile or another person happy. I'm getting you're going to be spreading happiness by doing something that only you can enforce or convey. It's like something special about you. Seeing as well for you, a specific event will call for smiles and snickering. I was getting snickering instead of laughter. And then throughout my channeling, I kept getting snickering again. Even my drawing has that kind of vibe. And snickering, the way I'm seeing it, is now the equivalent of like what whispering is to talking. It's like diet talking or diet laughter. It's not quite there, but it's a little bit. It's like this sun looks like it's gonna burst into laughter or kind of like slip or crack a smile, but it's not. Of course, this child is. It's being affected by the sun, but the sun is not moving. There's something here about distracting from the pain. It's like when a child scrapes its knee and a daycare worker or a mom, whoever's around, like waves stuff around, like waves the rattle, waves anything to distract them from the pain, even if it's for like a minuscule millisecond. It makes all the difference. So it's like you, Leo, are going to be that glimmer of hope, that crack of a smile during hard times. And I saw that. It's like a slip. I'm supposed to be angry. I'm supposed to be sad. Grr. Like, this is supposed to be a dark time for me. Why am I happy? Why do I even deserve that? And on another note, I'm getting that dentistry theme again. Smile with your teeth more. Smiling with teeth possesses more energy than closing your mouth and smiling. It's that diet, that variation type thing with laughter, smiling, etc., etc. I'm even getting results may vary. This may or may not cheer you up. This may or may not cheer them up. This may or may not make your day, but that doesn't matter. It's like a good deed. You should be happy you did it rather than expecting a result or expecting praise, right? It's like you tell a joke, nobody laughs. If you thought it was funny, it's still funny. Just because someone doesn't laugh doesn't mean you have to go and like, okay, maybe that was stupid. Maybe I'm not funny. Like, no. You're still funny, you still light up the room. It's just like maybe it's not for this one person. And here's where these cards come in. In the last one I did, before I deleted it, kind of regret it, but here we go. I was seeing both of these cards. He's outside, and to me this card resembles straight up apathy towards everything. It's like you're outside, it's a beautiful day, he's in nature, but he's like, his arms are still crossed. Like he doesn't have the capacity or the energy to appreciate it. And then I'm seeing this as you trying to distract, or it's like offer something, and it's like they're completely ignoring you or not giving you the reaction you're used to. It's like, I make everyone happy. I'm responsible. Here you go. I'm responsible for everyone's emotions. I regulate everyone's emotions. So why can't I do that for you? It's like I want to say like a stab in the back or a shock. It's like, it's really sad for you. Like this is someone in specific. And then here we have 3 other cups. This person's more concerned with the bottom here rather than like looking up at the sun. And I was even seeing this goes deeper. This goes deeper into childhood. Something about you not being able to show. I'm getting expansive again. It's like, see how the sun is like very blunt, blank, neutral, but it represents something much more. It's like you can be the sun. You could be the embodiment of the sun. That's what this card literally means. Everyone talks about it. And it's still not enough. It's like this person's apathetic towards everything, even their surroundings. Like they can't appreciate anything, not even these, even though they're more concerned about it than this. So it's like, it's not your place. It's not your fault. I feel like you feeling like you need to regulate everyone's emotions stems from childhood. I'm kind of saying this as like an adult for some reason. It's like this person's blank. They don't show emotions. And children, babies, they often copy or mimic adults' emotions, or even from the people around them. It's like they smile. They cry, they get worried, they get nervous, they get anxious. And I've even seen this too as like someone that's not pleased or someone that's not like numb in a way, because it's like there's no emotion, and then this child's like trying to maybe push their uncomfortable emotions to the side and still be happy. It's like, put on a brave face, put on a happy face, because the people around me can't. It's like, it's the same thing. It's like this person represents the sun in this scenario, and this person's like, hey, are you okay? Can I make you smile? Is there anything I can do? And then it's like, when it doesn't work, you beat yourself up. It's like it hurts just as much. And then I think moral of the story here is, with like the advice portion, it's like, start taking people as they are, especially this person, because I feel like you're going to have like a revelation, or like maybe it's even because of this reading, and even the way I like broke down these 2 examples. It's like, you have to take people as they are. It's kind of like people that meet someone. Let's say this person's skinny, and they're like, no, I want you to become thick, or I want you to become like more of my type. It's like, if you want your type, go out and find your type first. It's kind of like the same way you're disappointed, you could say they are too. It's like you both don't really have a right to change the other. It's like depression. I'm saying this as just straight up apathy or depression. It's like someone coming along and thinking, it's like, I cheered them up, they should snap out of their depression. That's tacky, right? So it's like, you can't really expect that, and you can't really take responsibility for it either. It's like there's 2 sides of the same coin. I just heard the sun and the moon, 2 sides of the same coin. And I'm seeing that too as like 2 different realities. It's like you guys are not seeing the same thing, including not seeing eye to eye. It's like depression is just like literally clouds everything. And it's like, here you are saying like, I couldn't save them, I couldn't make them laugh, like they don't find my joke funny. I'm even seeing that as validations. Like, I can impress everyone but them. Why? Of course it's gonna stick out the most because you're not used to it, but it doesn't mean anything. Wow. Oh, and where this came in, it's like with my reading, it's like not everyone's going to see it. I'm even learning from this. That's weird. It's like a lesson within a lesson. Not everyone's going to see it. It might not get all the views. It might not happen the way it's supposed to. But I definitely made some people smile. It definitely made their day. Probably gave someone advice that was an answer to what they're going through. The views don't mean anything. Validation doesn't mean anything. It's still a funny joke. It's still a good video. It's still a good message. It's still sunshine. Okay, Leo. That's the end of this art channeled message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. I'd really, really, really appreciate it. I feel like this is very relevant right now, these energies. Specifically this. I feel like this is literally you right now. And it's like you have to sort of go back and see where that came from. It's like, why do you think you're supposed to regulate everyone's emotions? Or it's like be like like a mood stabilizer. It's like, you are not that. You are not responsible. And then when you do think you're responsible, it leads to guilt. As if it's tied to your self-worth, or it's like you're doing something wrong. Absolutely not. There's even something here about laughing, or once again, it's like being happy in times where you shouldn't. It's very similar to those people that laugh or giggle at funerals. Once again, giggle is a variation of laughter, but on a lower spectrum. It's like they're not actually happy. They're not actually trying to do that. It's more of a nervous tick, or it's like one emotion affects the other. It's like a nervous tick. Things that just happen. Things that just occur at inappropriate times. If you get like that laughter, it's like where you feel like you can't laugh at those inappropriate moments the more you want to. So I feel like there's something relevant about that. But I don't think it really has to do with this. I feel like that's supposed to cheer you up from this. It's like you do make others happy. You do still have that effect on people. It just shows more when it doesn't affect that one. Isn't that crazy? But yeah. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can. I would really, really, really appreciate it. And yeah. I'm going to be doing another Leo reading to make up for this. So if you didn't see it, welcome. And if you already saw it, thank you for putting up with me, because I am all over the place. But I feel like it's symbolic in some way. There's always a meaning behind things. Okay, guys. See ya.